Less than stable velocity.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I am Crimson Knight, and this is where I do the gaming. I hope you all are doing well. I am all right, all things considered. Give me just 1 second to finish adjusting a couple of things. Once again, we are waiting for meds to kick in. Because I only just now took them. Allergy meds specifically. Oops. Shoot. Come back. Wrong thing. There we go. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I took allergy meds right before starting stream, so so that they would last as long as possible. But we're waiting for them to kick in, so apologies for any allergy related noises I make. I will try anything too gross. I will try not to do on camera or on mic. Yeah. With that in mind, up at the top, I just want to warn you guys ahead of time. Due to household reasons, I did not actually get to bed until 8. After 8. Until after 8, like 8 or until like 8 or 9 a.m. Which means that I did not get much sleep, or at least not very high quality of sleep. So if I seem even extra spacey or otherwise out of it or low energy, that would be why. I'm going to do the best I can. I have I try not to do caffeine much, but I actually have some caffeine with me to help, just in case. And I'm hoping that when the allergy meds kick in, that'll come with a little bit of an energy boost as well. So yeah, bear with me. And apologies if I see. Yeah. Next thing on the list, as a reminder, next week, my schedule is going to be fucky for the stream. This fuckiness will not affect YouTube. My YouTube uploads will still be when they're supposed to be. But basically, starting next week, my Monday stream is going to be Horizon Forbidden West, and my Friday stream is going to be Phasmophobia. And that's going to be for the next 2 weeks, more or less, give or take. At least. Yeah. So basically, I'm swapping Monday and Friday. Mechanically speaking, I'm swapping Monday and Friday. And because my Monday streams are usually just that I stream whatever I feel like. And whereas Friday is the Late to the Bandwagon. I'm swapping. So for the next 2 weeks, Monday will be Late to the Bandwagon, and Friday will be Monday Madness, or whatever, Wednesday, or whatever I've previously called it. So patience and understanding about that. Again, that will not affect YouTube uploads. Horizon Forbidden West will still be uploaded on Friday, and Phasmophobia will be uploaded on Monday. It's just that because of streaming schedules, Melidor 219 and I can only really stream together on Fridays, with the least amount of schedule fuckery. Also, I just realized I have the wrong game set up on here. Hold on. That should fix it. I know that I have the correct one on TikTok. I just had not fully transferred over from Wednesday, Assassin's Creed. Anyway, God, I hope that those meds kick in soon. But yeah, so couple of weeks schedule fuckiness. Following those couple of weeks, I will be taking a week off, and that will be the final week of May, the week of the 25th. I'm taking off. There will be no streams the week of the 25th. I will say that over the next couple of weeks, keep an eye out for potential extra streams outside of my normal streaming schedule. I mean, always keep an eye out for them, because I can at any point in time end up with a wild hair up my ass and be like, you know what, I'm going to stream for a bit, But I warn you specifically about this weekend. I might specifically this weekend because I am debating about doing something specific. I have not made up my mind yet, but just don't be surprised if you see me live, either later than usual or outside of my usual schedule. But yeah. Anyway, we'll see. So yeah, that's the two main announcements. Are the next 2 weeks are going to be, the schedule's going to be a bit fucky, and that the final week of May I'm going to be taking vacation time. I've earned it. So yeah. Anyway, those are the main announcements. Other than that, it's just the reminder to check out the link tree. Links to my socials, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, Ko-fi, Patreon, and a bunch of other stuff as well are available in there. You can usually find me on twitch.tv. When I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at around 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time until around 10 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. So I stream for 3 hours, starting around half an hour ago. So if time zones are fucking are weird too. When I'm live, you can find me on twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming, as well as at Crimson Knight over on TikTok. Starting actually for a few weeks now. Whenever I'm live on one, I will be always on the other, simultaneously. So whichever platform you prefer, that's where you can find me. If you can't catch me live for any reason, you can find me over. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name because that is in a language I cannot read. But thank you for the like over on TikTok. Yeah. If you can't catch me live for whatever reason, but you still want to consume my content or catch up on whatever game I played last, or if you're keeping up with a game that I've been playing through, like Horizon Forbidden West, for example, you are very welcome to go over to my YouTube. That's youtube.com/@CrimsonKnight, which is my Gaming with Crimson Knight channel. There you will find all of the VODs of the last 6 years of streams. The content ranges from the entirety of the Assassin's Creed franchise to the entirety of the Tomb Raider franchise to, well, everything that I've played. So you might I've played, God, just to name a few titles, I've played both games of the Middle-earth series. So I've played Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War, to be clear. I've played Horizon Zero Dawn and now Horizon Forbidden West. I've played so much. Like, just go check it out. Just go check it out. YouTube.com/@crimson_night. I'm certain you'll find something that you'll like. I will warn you that some of my older streams may have audio issues, because I've been doing this for a long time and I was such a noob. Like, I'm still pretty newbie. Don't get me wrong. There's stuff I got wrong and that aren't quite right or whatever. But I'm still working on it. It's an ever-growing process as I learn more, implement it, etc. But back in the day, things were like, I didn't have necessarily all of the equipment. I didn't have a proper mic. I was reliant on a headset microphone that I didn't have much that. So bear with me about things like that. Hopefully the audio isn't too grating, but or the visual isn't too grating and stuff like that. So anyway, you can find all those in the link tree. Like I said, linktree/crimson_night. Because that's the one-stop shop for all the things. You're very welcome to join my community. I have a Discord server set up. I have socials that you can follow for updates. You're very welcome to interact with me on various platforms. The ones I'm most active on are Blue Sky, Instagram, and Discord. Threads is the next one on that list. If that's the thing. I'm not active on Twitter like at all. I check it occasionally, but I mainly just use it to just post updates. Occasionally I'll see something on my feed that I'm like, this is something worth sharing. But other than that, I'm barely. It's such a hellscape. And fuck Elon Musk. With a spiked baseball bat down his throat. And the rest of his ilk. By which I mean conservatives and billionaires. And if that doesn't set the tone for me as a streamer, I don't know what will. Anyway. But yeah, you can find all that in my linktree/crimson_night. If you're willing and able to throw some money my way, you're very welcome to do so. You're welcome to do so through the built-in functionalities of Twitch and TikTok, whichever you prefer. The gift system on TikTok and the bits system on Twitch. If you don't for one reason or another, be it because you don't want Jeff Bezos to get any more of your money through Twitch because he owns Twitch, then that's entirely fair. You're very welcome to, but you still want to send money my way, you're very welcome to Patreon, which are linked in the link tree as well. That's ko-fi.com/crimson_night and patreon.com/crimson_night. Those are two options. I also have a cash app available. Yeah, just every little bit helps, and because this is my day job. So if you just want to show your appreciation, if you're willing and able, show your appreciation through that method, that is perfectly fine. It is not required. Let me be clear about that. It is not required. It is not. I would not even say it's encouraged. It's just if you're willing to. If you're willing to and you have it to spare. Because I know it's rough out here for everybody right now, especially right now. So do what you got to do. I will not feel. I will not have a problem with it. Anyway. But yeah, I've talked for way too long already. I always do. I'm very long-winded. If you haven't learned that by now. Trying to think if I have any last-minute things to throw in. Not that I can think of. So yeah, just check out that link tree that's as it's typed out of my head. Oh, somebody raised the point on TikTok that the link tree link in my bio is not clickable. And I tried to make it work. I did a little bit of research. Turns out that until I have, I think it's 1,000 followers, I can't, and like TikTok's functionality for giving me the ability to put a clickable link in my bio does not turn on. I think it's 1,000. And I'm still a ways off from that. So if you want to help me out with that and share my profile with some friends, people follow, etc., so on and so forth, that would be greatly appreciated, so that I can actually make that clickable in the bio rather than having to paste it, or just type it in from how it is in my head. Apologies. I do know that if you go to my twitch.tv/crimsonnightgaming, you can find it in various clickable forms around the place. I have a couple of bots set up that will post the tree periodically in chats. Also, you can find it linked in the Twitch bio and stuff like that. I also have it available in my socials as well. So, like, if you go to one of them, basically, if you pull up just Crimson Knight, you'll find it. So, but anyway, but yes, I do understand that is frustrating, and it is frustrating for me. But basically, from what I could see, there's only a few ways that I could apply for that to become a clickable feature rather than just a here's a thing in my bio. And the only one that is feasible, for one reason or another, is the 1,000 followers thing. I think I'm pretty sure it's 1,000. So yeah, if you want to help me out with that, share the profile, tell people to follow me. It's up to you whether you actually want to do that. Don't feel bad if you feel like it or you don't have anybody you think would enjoy it. No worries. We're all doing the best we can, and I appreciate it no matter what. But anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's just get over here. Let's get over here to Horizon Forbidden West. Hold on. I know you can't hear the game at the moment because I am moving OBS out of my phone so I can actually see. There we go. At last, Aloy has found a way to reboot Gaia, but many questions remain. Where are the other subordinate functions? Who were the strangers? And I missed the rest of that. That's fine. All right, let's get back to it. All right, I was going to explore this place a little bit, and then we ran out of time. So let's explore. Oh, they're following me. Lol.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for Control Center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Sounds good. I'm going to poke around as well. All right, let's look at the map here. Da, 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 da. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me go back up to Gaia real quick. Stop following me, guys. Barl, go stay with your girlfriend, dude. Can I interact with this? No, I cannot. Okay, fine. All right. I remember there being a console up here, but I apparently cannot interact with it. That's okay. But yeah, Zoe, from what I remember, Zoe is kind of overwhelmed with the everything at the moment. Because I gave her a focus and blah, 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 blah.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember
Well-
that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He
Oops, sorry.
sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Yeah, that's a thing that a lot of people in this version of the world aren't familiar with, you know?
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility.
Understood.
In time, that may change.
Okay.
Got it.
So it's as you progress the game, more of the base will become available. Cool. Fair enough. I'm gonna check in with Zoe. Make sure she's okay. You good? Oh, she's not talking. Okay. She's probably incredibly overwhelmed, to be completely honest, which is fair. A bathroom. Seen better days, I bet. I bet these people wouldn't even know what to do with a bathroom now that I think about it. Let alone a shower. Also, it's kind of wild that this is where the showers and bathrooms are. Like, I get that these are doors that are supposed to be shut, but like, main gathering space, showers and bathroom, you know?
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Yep. The chair upside down on the desk, a bed that has very much rotted away, storage. It does make sense that the bathrooms and stuff are right near the sleeping quarters, but I don't know. It still feels like a wild design decision.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Yep. Now, I feel like we're going to end up getting our hands on Apollo. It's on an actual functional version of Apollo at some point. But
Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
yeah. All right, there's the objective.
That door leads to the west exit. But first, we have much to discuss. After
Okay. East exit, west
we
exit.
visit the lab.
Right.
In a second. Let's see if she says anything if I go to the east exit.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I
Okay.
can head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Nice. All right, and stairs. Unopened door. Open up the door. More stairs.
I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
And then this is the elevator I climbed up. Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
What's
This
all
is
this
the-
stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Yep. Sorry. Goddamn. All right. All right. That was that. That was that. Sorry, Varl. That will open later, probably.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Anything in here? Ooh, there is stuff in here. All right, let's loot the place. Holy shit, we have Darth Vitiate who just joined TikTok chat? Damn, I know that name. Beat your ass a few times, I think. Back when I still played Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay. All right, let's go to where Gaia wants us to go.
So this was supposed to be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Oh, come on. Okay. Can now be overridden. Okay. We can now override the scrappers. This feels like an unnecessary, like, added step, but it's nice from a storytelling perspective. Because it encourages you not just to do more grinding, but to actually do the stuff.
I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Okay.
Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Cool. I appreciate her. I appreciate them including that information that you have been everywhere that is currently available, so that people don't like keep
Maybe
running
it's time
around.
to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, Varl. Go check on your girl.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I spilled a little bit of water while I was refilling my glass. I needed to clean up. All right. The strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by the Focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Of course not. It came from Far Zenith or whatever that was called.
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Wow. Far Zenith, I bet.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Serious?
Why so serious?
But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
Unless it didn't.
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes.
Yep.
That is my conclusion.
That's what makes sense. Hey, Kale, over on TikTok. This is your favorite game. It's becoming one of mine. I'm very much enjoying it. All right.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, at the Hades Proving Ground, when she ran the search, it was only for the United States, and not for the entire world. But I could be wrong about that.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are
Damn.
simply gone.
What about the others?
Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia. Okay. Well, we know Apollo was deleted by Ted Faro. We don't know what happened to Artemis yet, and Eleuthia we don't know what happened to. I don't even remember if they've been mentioned before now, by name. Except for maybe when they were giving the overall "this is what Gaia is" back in the first game. Yeah.
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Cool.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
Yeah, no, it's gone a little rampant.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential.
Mm-hmm.
Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
So I have to get the
Grab
others.
the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
Like you did with Gaia.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
That is a clever way to rein in players from going out and clearing the entire thing and then coming back and getting all the progress at once and helping. Like, it's a clever way of putting not rails, but walls into place for the narrative, in my opinion. Okay, questions about the zeniths. Hold on. We've got questions about excuse me. Questions about subordinate functions, question about the zeniths, and questions about the biosphere. Let's start with the subordinate functions, because that's what we were just talking about. Subordinate functions you detected.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere.
Of course.
Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
Oh, so Demeter is the one who's been doing the blight.
They would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular.
Of course.
In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Yeah, they're children who lost their mother.
They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Yeah, Gaia was their mother, and they are children. Gaia was their mother, and when Gaia self-destructed, they were left alone with no guidance and no, well, mother to care for them and unite them. Missing subordinate functions.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species.
Okay,
Alethea
that makes
was
sense.
responsible
Huntress.
For gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings.
Okay, so Alethea was the one who was responsible for the cloning and the genetic production of the humans who now populate the Earth.
Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements.
And as I already said, we know that Apollo was deleted by Ted Faro. However, if Far Zenith survived, then they should have a complete copy of the Apollo database. And I bet that that tracks to me based off of how advanced their technology is compared to the local humans.
Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Yep. Fucking
Faro, huh?
Musk.
I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
Like every billionaire. Yep.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Okay. And about Hephaestus.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
What if we, utilize humanity to do it? I guess it wouldn't be as efficient or as complete as an endless army horde of machines that are purely tasked with that purpose. Never mind. Why wait to subdue Hephaestus?
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
Damn.
And how
Makes
many
sense.
subordinate functions is that going to take?
All of them.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
And then if we manage to find Eleuthia, Demeter, and Apollo in some way, shape, or form, that would increase that even further.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
All right, sounds good. Could Hephaestus help defeat the Zeniths?
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill,
Yeah.
no matter how aggressive the enemy.
Yeah, because that mindset is exactly what led to the extinction in the first place.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Exactly. All right. Let's change to other questions about the Zeniths. So the questions are the Far Zenith Descendants plan, the clone, the signal, and other subordinate functions. How did you track the signal? Far Zenith technology. How did you track the signal?
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Signal and other subordinate
The
functions.
extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well, Could it be that they want the planet for themselves?
Mm-hmm.
The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power, until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction, instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
How did the descendants get here?
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Yeah, it's very fast.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Surprisingly, there is always hope.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
In storage. We found at one point a email between her and Far Zenith, Sobek and Far Zenith, in which she was talking to. It was after the whole whole Far Zenith tried to steal Gaia, and they got smacked for it. The person from Far Zenith pleaded with her, with Sobek, and then Sobek didn't really respond. But I could feel, knowing what we know of Sobek, I would not be surprised if she did, if that plea did hit her empathy centers, because we know Sobek was full of empathy, because that was her whole shtick.
That's okay, but I mean, this clone, how could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream?
She may not know.
It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives.
She didn't seem to be.
Perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
I think it's that one. Give me 1 second. No. Sorry, bear with me real quick. Okay. Sorry, something was arguing with me. And no. Stop. There we go. Okay. All right.
Elizabeth
Sorry.
Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so.
Not willingly. And just because she's a clone does not mean she has the memories and knowledge of Sobek. Like, she may basically be a blank slate that they then only tell what they want to tell.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign
thus the
new
blight.
tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction.
Yep.
In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious.
Yeah.
But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have?
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
Holy shit! That
And
soon?
if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Damn.
Well, every bit counts.
Exactly. That's what Sobek was dealing with too. Fuck. All right. Okay. Well, let's get started.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it.
Mhm.
What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location.
Okay.
My substratal geography data.
I bet I know where Poseidon is, because while I was doing some basic exploration, I found a thing, and I was like, that's weird. I can't do anything with it at this point, but it's weird. And so I bet it was Poseidon.
Indicates that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west.
Far west.
Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Oh, okay. So they do give us choice. I want to focus on on Demeter, but because I want to cure the blight, but I should do this in the recommended order, which is Aether, then Poseidon, then. I am also a high enough level that that the level count doesn't matter. I believe I'm at level 25 at this point. I could be or higher. I don't remember. Go with Aether first.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region.
Sounds good.
Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time.
Okay, well that's good.
I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
Design weapons for me.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Text log, data corruption minimal. Aloy, below you will find a summary of the subordinate functions. I have included a preliminary analysis of how retrieval of Aether, Demeter, Poseidon will allow me to effect modest corrections to the biosphere. I hope you will find it useful. And then it goes into detail. There. Titan, Demeter, Apollo, Minerva. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to end up needing form of Hades too. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Sorry, I'm just... Because of where we were in the game previously, I could not go out and do any of the busy work, so I'm just...
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
I do want to check on Plainsong, but I think I'm going to talk to them first. Oh, there's an unknown thing up here. Hold on. Was Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console
for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them, and restore the display.
Oh, that's cool. Whee! All right. All right, cool. So that's what we do with the survey drones. One of which I've already found. I just didn't know what to do with it. Tried shooting it down, and it wouldn't let me. Probably for the best. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to them first, and then I'll probably head back east. Check on Plainsong.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
Oh. I bet she's going back
After
to
you, Aloy.
Oh, she's got her hair up. I feel like she's also changed something. Like I feel like, oh, she took off her headgear. She had a headgear. That's what's different.
I need to head further west.
Of course you do.
To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Mm-hmm.
Look, allies, friends can help.
Agreed. Also, I feel like Erend having a focus will help clear his mind a little bit. And by focus, I don't just mean the machine on his head. I mean, like, actually having a task in front of him.
We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
They're the focuses. The
One
foci.
to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by the hunting grounds near Plainsong and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions. And who knows what else.
Okay, I was wrong. I'm not level 20. I'm not over level 24 yet, but I'm close. I'm at level 23. All right, I have 4 points. Let me use them real quick. What's this? Double notch for the sharp shot bow. Ooh. Focus shot for the sharp shot bow. I'm getting that double notch, man. I've been missing having that. Leaves me with 1. Resist. Machine health, maybe. I might do machine health because my steed has been dying pretty quickly in fights. And since I'm going to be trying to override more, having those bonuses might not hurt. Nimble crafter, skilled salvager. I don't have anything I can get on this one. So yeah, let's do the This. That's the one. All right. Okay. Quests. All right. Broken Sky. Oh, I love the names of these quests. The Broken Sky, the Sea of Sands, and the Seeds of the Past. I love that. And survey drones. Okay. Okay, so we're turning that off. There we go. And there's base. Good. Campfire. Ooh, I missed a campfire. Campfire at some point. There's the repair bay Tau entrance. Oh, I bet that campfire is on the east, through the east exit. I bet that's what it is. But yeah, like I said, I want to head back to Plainsong. And I've got missions all over here to do. So yeah, one of the Rebel outpost here, kind of on the way. All right.
Snow's melting on my clothes.
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Cool. All right. So she was saying that a Karja friend of mine came through. Probably Talana or Talana. I forget how her name is.
Aloy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia. And learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this.
Fair.
No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Welcome to the nomad life.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to
Good.
hear.
I love Zoe. I love her so much.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yep, Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
She did.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the old ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
It is incredibly complicated and very weird. Your neighbors.
How does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay.
Fair.
In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a
Fair.
few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I like that. That's actually a very clever thing. We'll teach you people how to defend yourselves if you give us food. I like that.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them.
Hey,
Twice.
I like you. I
When
already
the
liked
Karja
you. I like you
invaded
more
the
now.
Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders.
It is so easy to forget how recently the Red Raids were. Like, they absolutely happened in Aloy's lifetime, and it's so easy to forget that sometimes.
Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were
Guerrilla
forced to be
warfare.
reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember.
Fair.
When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
She's such an outstanding character. She's very well written. It looks like I've completed that dialogue. Let's go to the Zeniths.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Seemingly. It may be just that they don't understand.
I need to go, but if you need anything, you can contact me through your focus.
I'll keep that in mind.
I really love her as a character. She is phenomenal. Very well written. All right. Ooh, there's an unknown thing over here. What is that? Oh, they added a stash for me. Awesome. I appreciate that. What do we have that I can Overdraw potion, small stamina potion. Go ahead and store that. And I'm going to take out instead. Check these are all leveled up. They are. All right, weapons. Do I have any fully leveled up weapons that I am not using? I'll hold on to that because it does fire and acid. This does not stand up to the strong arm bow, so go ahead and store it. Oh, I should hold on. I should probably pull the stuff out of it. Hold on. Also, I'm gonna store that because I have that. Oh fuck, wrong button. This button. Let's go ahead. Alright. Inventory. Weapons. Put that away. That away. That away. Alright. I have no real reason to put any of these away. At least yet. They haven't really gotten like how much I have. Alright. So we've added a stash. I don't see anything else here. I'm having flashbacks to Mass Effect, the Normandy. Like, in extreme positive ways. Alright, I'm gonna start this campfire to quick save, and then I have to run to the bathroom. So I will be right back. Don't go. Alrighty, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Let's get back into it. All right. I'm gonna go kill some shit. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna hit this in the process. There's an unknown over here that I want to check out as well. Okay. We'll go here and see what we can come across. Oop, careful. Oh, careful. I'd forgotten that there was a ledge right there. That's on me. First off, oh. Right. I have to change that. There we go. Also, let's... All right. Healing item, always good to grab more of those. Okay. So there's a field of chargers down there, as well as an Apex Sky Drifter. Doesn't seem to have seen me. Has now. Come on, latch on. There we go.
There.
All right, let's try that. Let's refill that. Refill that. Notch. And then... Okay. Alright, so that was an Apex Sky Drifter. That's cool. Is there another one? Is that what that is? That is what that is. Okay. Alright. That's still a decent ways away. So let's go up here because we're focusing on missions and not exploration. So we're gonna push our way up this way because I want to hit there today if possible. There's a question mark there, so we'll find that out on the way here. So I want to hit this, then here, then head up here is the goal. Assuming I don't get sidetracked on the route. Alright, let's hit this process. Oh, windmills. Grapple point. What the hell is that sound? Oh, it's machines. Okay. I am so thrilled with how much more populated this game is with casual healing herbs, because in one of the things that annoyed me the most was having to go and like scrounge up endless supplies of healing items. What are you?
An image of the old world. Huh. Kind of looks like Plainsong. And some kind of metal structure.
All right, so that's going to be a minute away. So there's Plainsong. It's going to be this direction. I bet.
Here I come.
I bet it's that metal structure. Maybe not. It might be those. No, it's gonna be up higher. Because it is the two metal windmills. Those two.
That HM lookout seems promising.
Yeah.
We could try to line up the image from there. I know something's up.
I'm a little busy, guys. Come on. I'm over here, man. Turn around.
Fill my pouch with these later. I think I'm almost in the right spot.
Oh, do I need to go all the way up there, maybe? Yes, I know I can fast travel between campfires. Just because I'm back up here doesn't mean that's where I'm trying to go.
Useful for making dyes. Looks
No.
like I'm higher up than where the image was taken.
Here, maybe? Nope. So it's not here. Is it here? No, not quite. Where is Plain Song? Hold on. Where's Plain Song? There's Plain.
A rush of air.
Nope, too far. That is so close. There we go. I had it for a millisecond, and then I fell. Plain Song there. Am I too close? Is that what's happening now? Oh, for the love of. That's right, however, I don't have the other... I'm trying to, but it won't let me because I have this stupid Vista thing. Come on. Fucking hell. So I need to line these two up while it, so that it looks like climb the rock. This? No? So I can line that up decently. Maybe here? Not quite. This is weird. It's like, are these the two that I need to be lining up? No, that's a broken one. Where's Plain Song? There's Plain. I know what it is. Because I was looking at the wrong windmills. It's so very close. Don't fall.
I think I'm getting close.
Yeah.
Got it.
There we go. It's a little fidgety, but I got there. All right, now then, we're heading here. That's what Plain Song used to look like back in the day. Gorgeous. All right. Now let's grab that data point. What is it? Lost treasures of the Indian Ocean. I'll worry about that another time.
Going down.
Okay.
I'd heard I'd find them here. Getting rid of their leader might cause the rest to leave. Shock ammo could help.
Yes, I know I can ride a machine that I recently scanned. Thank you. Okay, which one was the
Machines
leader?
in here. I could override them and set them free. Stir up some trouble.
Got her! Ready to engage! Covering fire! Target the Outlander!
That rebel's got some heavy gear. They must be in charge.
Hey!
Let's check this one for tags.
Here it comes! I'll cover you! These are our lands!
Coast is clear. Let's hope it stays that way. safe now. I'll grab this now.
Alrighty.
These tags.
Bodies.
I'm gonna keep them for now, until I figure out what to do with them.
Oh, press the wrong button. No.
Take this from my stash when I need it.
There's a person up there.
We've got a nice view of Plain Song. The rebels must be keeping tabs on Utaro.
Not anymore, they're not.
The ballista. Might be useful if I run into trouble.
Well, okay.
Making good use of this.
Ooh, okay. All right, so that's done. Plain Song is our objective, but I want to swing by over here real quick. You know what? Where you at? There you are. Look at you. All right. I wonder if I'm going to need breathing gear to get this. Nope. It's right there. All right. Now, with that in mind, I can just... Well, I want to hit that unknown campfire. Actually, there's no need. Let's just fix trap.
I'll shake it out as I go.
All right, we have a new rumor over here.
There's something you should... A word of warning. Avoid the ruins northwest of Plainsong. Scouts say something lights up the ruins when night comes. Whatever it is, it's not natural.
Ooh.
Good to know. Something lighting up the ruins. Could be old world tech.
Could be.
Might be worth taking a look.
All right. All right, so we could upgrade that a little bit. We could upgrade that. All right, let's upgrade this at least a little bit. Okay. I don't need to craft traps. Go ahead and upgrade this. And this requires 3 more green shine fragments to max out. Okay. Alright.
We stalk, we strike, in the hunt, and in business.
Alright, now I can grab one of the... I can grab this, which I wanted. Yeah. Also, while I'm here, resources. Oh.
Good trade, a good day.
Right. I have the Gaia kernel. There it is. Slicing hunter bow. Does 10% component tear. Has 2 things. I think that's the hard point arrow. Alright, let's see what we can do here. That is. Okay. Yeah, I think those are the hard point arrows. Okay. Okay. New quest. There's some quests throughout here. Okay, let's go pick up some quests. Also, I don't remember what that is.
Is something wrong? Sounds like someone's in trouble.
It's Jax. You heard some rumor about Tanakh loitering around where they're not supposed to be. Took off south for Stone's Echo the next day to find them. Damn fool.
Who
Fair.
is this Jax, exactly?
My friend. Ain't it obvious?
I mean, yeah,
Bit
but
younger than me. Can still move without every bone creaking.
I know that
Knows
feel.
his way around a bow, too. Good company to share a drink with. When there's sweet sap to drink anyway. But I told him, stick your hand in bramble and you're bound to catch a fist of thorns.
Maybe I should find this guy. Stone's Echo, he said?
That's right. If you don't mind me, these roots aren't gonna dig themselves.
Fair. Carry on, man. All right.
May the wind carry you.
Question. Sorry, while I'm thinking about it. 30, 65, 29, 55. Okay, so I'm gonna have to level this up a bit. Far with the strong. I really like the overdraw too, so I really miss it.
One more touch.
Let this go, Bree.
There is nothing to be done.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
Maybe I can.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think
Go
we can
fuck
handle
yourself.
one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness. But the seeds she carried deserve to be planted and remembered. I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
I bet some of the old farts killed her.
Dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
She knows how politics is played, bitches.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the promontory. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took. Mark her eyes with dye and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to. But, as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
That's a fair point.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Yeah, we would have, probably.
It's dying. But Kalai believed we don't have to die with it. As the wind carries the seed to distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
No, but a tree does spread its seeds so that it doesn't die with the, so that its lineage doesn't die with the fire.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaro keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
but they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
Cowardly ass bitches. I would not be surprised if some of the more traditionalists
If I'm out
sabotaged
that
her.
way, I can take a look around.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already
I hope we find her
reclaimed
alive.
is fruitless.
I really hope we find her alive. All right, there's another one right here.
Will she come back to us?
Up there. No.
We'll have nothing by month's end.
Dress for protection, dress to...
What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're
Another
speaking
useless
about
chorus
something
member.
important, Outlander.
Yul, please. Later. A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding. I apologize for Yul. My people used to be friendlier, but hunger robs many of their kindness.
Fair.
Seems like there's a lot around here in short supply. Is there anything that can help? As Yul said, we need food. So much so that we've sent hunting parties to the Old Growth, a forest in the north. We never used to hunt animals for food. We never had to. But as our crops fail, we've run out of options. But something else went wrong. A machine slaughtered the last hunting party we sent out. A claw strider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before. Until it's gone, I can't risk more hunters, but without that meat, our people grow more lean every day. I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the chorus. Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially Zoe. Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from true. I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters. So you didn't want to cross him? Not in such a public way, no. I hope you don't hold it against me. What's done is done. It all turned out in the end. Without more food, how much longer can the tribe hold out? The land gods blight the fields more every day. A month? Maybe 2? The maddening part is that many are resigned to this fate. Like Fane, who would have us simply wait to die. You heard him. Death is merely part of the grand cycle. But you'd rather do something? Yes, like send hunters to the Old Growth for food. Fane fought that idea too. He will undoubtedly cast what happened to the hunting party as another reason to side with him. If we let him. Tell me everything you know about the machine that attacked your hunters. It fell upon them near the edge of the Old Growth. One of them, Ven, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our healers. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. Can you destroy it? I've handled tough ones before. Good. The Old Growth must be made safe for hunting. One more thing. Every Utaru wears a small patch of seeds, given at birth, planted
I wonder if
at
that's
death.
the...
It is how we remember.
I wonder if that's the heart thing that they have on their chest that she has right here, you know? I was noticing it on Zoe's outfit, and I was like, that looks very, like, human heart-shaped, and I wonder if that was intentional. But still, maybe intentional.
Remember our loved ones and celebrate their place in the cycle. It would mean a great deal to the hunters' families if you could recover them. I'll do what I can. I know you will. Be careful in the forest. Before I head for the Old Growth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell me about the...
All right. Also, I want to go here. This dude. That guy.
Will you trade today?
All right. What you got? Do I have everything I can get from you? No, I do not. Okay. Ooh. I know that you can't exactly see this, but I don't mind that Oseram outfit. Go ahead and get that. Utaru Harvester and Karja that is an armor style that I have really enjoyed, that I really liked. It's very reminiscent of Vanasha, is that her name? From the first game, her armor from the first game, which was phenomenal and badass. I can't afford it, but ooh. Great job, and I'll worry about that later. Anyway, let me show off the two outfits I was talking about. So there's this one, which is the Oseram one. I was like, ooh, I like that design.
From the hunting party.
I like how it's kind of it's very fantasy-esque, and by fantasy I mean like actual fantasy. So here's the Utaru Whisperer one that I found in last time. I don't remember if I showed it off or not.
I have armor.
And this is the one that I just purchased. The Utaru one I just purchased. But yeah, I'm really digging the outfit designs in this game. They're phenomenal. Like, they were phenomenal in the first game, don't get me wrong, but all right, let's talk to this guy. Oh, you're the chef. Hell yeah. No.
You're a Nora, aren't you? Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
I didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new...
Not cook. Dye merchant.
Colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function.
Absolutely.
I have some samples, if you're interested.
Absolutely. All right, what we got here? All right, so... Oh, okay. Oh, man. Ooh, I like that with the red. I know. I'm sorry, TikTok. You can't see it. Just bear with me. I'm just taking a look. I'm not planning on actually messing with them. I'm just looking to see what's there. Oh man, these are great dye options. Oh, they look so good. Oh, that one looks phenomenal too. Again, apologies, TikTok. The default one for the Nora Anointed armor is the best one, which, you know, that's going to happen. Sometimes. Especially, but it's good that the default outfit is actually really good. Ooh. Torn.
They're beautiful.
It's nothing compared to the Tanakh dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
And the kid just walks through the thing. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's go talk to this guy. The survivor.
Then,
oh, wow. Really got the shit beat out of him.
Machine in the old growth.
You're going after that horror.
Yes.
I'm going to try. Do you mind answering a couple of questions about it?
I'll tell you what I can.
Tell me what happened, step by step.
There were 5 of us, hunting for boar to help feed the tribe, just like we had done half a dozen times before. Some machines got in our way. Happens every time we go to the old growth. Like always, we cleared them out. But this time, when we were done, we heard this roar.
Hey, easy.
I saw a flash from the trees, all claws and tail. It ripped right through Cole and Ree, and Zan came right at me, slashed my shoulder. There was blood. Then an arrow slammed into its neck. My friend Lau, he distracted it. Yelled and whooped. It turned on him. He disappeared into the trees, and it followed him. Last thing I heard him yell was for me to run. So I did.
This voice actor is
I was halfway
phenomenal.
back to Plainsong before I realized what I had done.
I can hear the pain in his voice. The voice acting of this oh my god. Just powerful. Well done. I'm gonna look up your name later, but jeez, well done, voice actor.
Left Lau to die.
The emotion, the pain. Oh, I immediately felt that. Oh, very well done.
Is there anything you can tell me about the machine that might help?
It looked like a claw strider, but it was stronger. Much stronger.
Anything else?
Its armor was darker, and it had a strange purple glow.
Purple glow.
Thanks. I think I know what I'm dealing with.
All right.
I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that thing.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Well, if you do, I hope you cut it to shreds. It killed Lau, my oldest friend.
Poor kid. Well, it's on the way to the place I wanted to hit by the end of this thing. All right, we're on our way. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, Lloyd, drop it. Actually, I do want to, now that I think about it, pop in here real quick. Do I have that? I do have. Okay. I figured I could upgrade these a little bit. That. Oh, I can do it more than once. Love that. Oh. Okay. Now then.
This will break my fall.
Don't take it personally.
We're heading north.
What have you been up to?
Plenty of dangers out there, stranger.
Good luck in the fields today.
Oh, so where was the... Where did the... There's the glowing ruins. There's the promontory. I don't know. We'll see what we have time for. I definitely want to take care of this machine. And then
This must
possibly...
be the old growth. Shell said the hunting party was attacked near here. Best place to start looking for the hunter's seed pouches. the dead Utaro in the clearing. Must be one of the hunters. Gotta check out these machines before I grab the seed pouch. Fire's not gonna help here.
Couple of Apex scrappers. Well, they just chewed through my health. Okay.
I can use shock ammo.
Actually, I have a better idea. Good program. This. Well, fuck you for that, man. You know what? Fuck it. Now it's just you and me. Get wrecked. Alright.
Okay. Now to collect the hunter's seed pouch.
I was trying to override, but it didn't give me the option.
For the next fight.
Alright, where's the thing I'm looking for? There.
Got the pouch, but where are the other hunters? And the claw strider that attacked them. I better check for tracks with my focus.
Yeah, just a second. Gathering seeds, not seeds, herbs.
I should look for tracks.
I'm working on it.
There
we go.
Claw strider tracks. I might have chased the other hunters deeper into the forest.
Yeah. Before that, let me go explore this building. For you. Raccoon, you're fine. Oh, green shine, hell yeah.
Nice. Positive green shine. them. Okay, got the seat pouch. Better pick up the Claw Strider's tracks and keep going. Rain. Not my first choice.
It is mine, though.
The third hunter.
Where?
I should
there.
collect their seat pouch.
There's one more.
The Strider caught him. At least I can return his seat pouch. I need to put a stop to that machine. I better scan for tracks. Okay, 3 hunters. There should be one more. Claw Strider probably chased after him. There's some kind of residue here.
Adhesive residue.
It's sticky, like tree sap. I don't think it was from the Claw Strider. Maybe from a weapon?
Ms. Lady TB, welcome to on TikTok. Ms. Lady TB asks, what game is this? This is Horizon Forbidden West. It is the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, both of which are phenomenal games, and you should definitely check them out.
Looks like the Claw Strider continued up the cliff. Wow, gave it quite the chase. The cliff's covered in gouge marks. The machine must have clawed its way up. More residue. It looks like the machine's claw got stuck here. Slowed it down. While the hunter kept running.
That was very cunning. I hope he survived. That Ven could use some good news. Definitely led the thing on a merry chase. Damn.
Tracks end here. And no sign of the last hunter either. Maybe those machines are watching that crack in the cliff. Better clear them out first.
Alright. Before we get into this fight, I will have to be right back. I gotta go take care of something real quick. Take a quick break, and I'll be back. right, we're back. Thank you for your patience. Let's get into this.
Search more cauldrons to learn how to ride that.
Oh, shit. Where is it? There you are.
Pain subsiding. Machines were interested in that crevice in the cliff. I should check it out. Got a feeling Lao was pretty resourceful.
Yeah, I got that feeling too.
Keep these on me.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and craft one of these. And craft a couple of these. Some of these, because I'm low on them. Well, low. I'm not at full, I should say. And I don't like not being at full for those. You never know. Okay, there's a machine part there. Machine part there. Also. Oh, not machine part. Okay. Just supplies. Shocker. Alright. And...
Looking up for that?
Oh, look at him.
They're gone?
I'm so glad he survived.
Rescue. Thank you, Outlander.
I'm after the Claw Strider. Where did it go?
You're hunting it?
It's okay. I fought bigger.
Who are you?
Just stay here while I try to pick up its trail. I'll let you know when it's... I can handle it from here.
Kid's just like, help your damn self. Oh, buddy.
I can slow it down for you.
Stay back and don't fire until I do.
Oh, but I love him. Oh, he's so good. I love him. Apex Claw Strider. That's what I thought. All right. All right. Let's see what we can do. You know what? Actually, something I haven't used a lot of yet this game is the tripwires. Where are they? Also, let's take a quick look at Claw Striders. Squeak versus Shock. Does do Shock. All right. Go.
I've got your back.
Get fucked.
It's done.
We did it!
Yes, we did it. I love so many of the characters in this game. Both games have so many phenomenal characters.
That was some fight.
And your buddy is going to be so happy you're still alive, my guy.
It's Lau, right? Ben thinks he left you for dead.
He made it back. I was worried about him.
He said you saved him by getting the Claw Strider to chase you.
And he saved me by sending you after me, so we're even. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he figures out I'm alive.
Go on back then. And thanks for the assist. Slowing that machine down helped.
Then here, take this. I can craft another one if I need it, but... well, I hope I won't after this, not for a while.
An adhesive sling. I love it.
One more hunter gets to go home. Now I just have to return the seed pouches to Shale.
An ammo that deals adhesive buildup is now available in your inventory. Hit fast-moving enemies with adhesive to build up to the slowed state. Once in this state, any enemy movement is slowed, making them easier to target and track. Cool. Yeah, I was right. It's this thing. Ooh, it does explosive and adhesive. I approve of that. I need to take it back and level it up. Cool. Oops, wrong thing. See, is there anything in here? Can I actually go in here? No, I can't. Okay. All right, so back to Plainsong. Metal shards there. We're good. Let's go over to the promontory. How are we doing on time? We're doing fine. We'll hit the promontory and then we'll head back to Plainsong, assuming nothing else catches our attention before then. There you are. Let's go. We have a lost wife to find. Hopefully she's alive too, like Lao was. Oh, you're not gonna jump, huh? Fine. Ouch.
Save the extra stock for later.
All right. All right, here's that broken bridge they mentioned. Oh boy.
Looks like Kalai and the search party took down a few machines when they were here. Prisoners. Busy filling up the canisters on their backs. There's the broken bridge. Gonna have to take care of these machines before I can look around.
Help me out, buddy. Awesome damage.
There's another cauldron with override data on that one.
Mm-hmm. We'll worry about it in a minute, Aloy. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Oh, balls.
Now to look for Claire's seed pouch. I better start at the bridge. I'll need these later, for sure.
All right, here's the broken bridge. Oh, fuck, I don't know how I did that. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait, no, I do. I remember now. That's the thing that they actually told me that I could
A
do.
lot of footprints. Must be from the search party. Bree said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalai's body was probably carried away by the river. But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the promontory. Maybe the search party missed something.
I bet they didn't even check the promontory.
Looks like
I bet they made assumptions.
The trail under the stone arch. That must be the way up to the promontory. Debris. There must have been another path up. Guess Kalai and the search party climbed the cliff instead. This broke off some time ago. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy trail to follow?
Because it never is an easy trail, Aloy.
An old Utaru trailhead. Looks like this is where the Rite of Discovery started.
Someone is singing. Unless that's just the soundtrack.
Debris on the trail. Oh, looks like pieces of a bridge. Looks like this fell down here a long time ago. Maybe from a storm.
That's where the bridge would be. So
Oh, the trail's broken away. Kalai must have climbed her way up too.
Can I reach that? Yes, I can. Yeah, I think this was some kind of attempt to silence a dissenter. And that they never looked, that they didn't actually seriously look for her.
This must be the promontory. Looks like Kalai was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look. There's Plainsong. Just like the first Utaru saw it.
Look at it. Beautiful. This game is gorgeous. Come on.
Flowers. Ground into a dye. Kalai must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My focus will help me figure out what happened to her.
There are flowers. The prints. I bet it was like an assassination attempt.
These flowers have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalai was wearing. Looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up. Bree mentioned this was part of the rite of discovery. All of the marks look old. Kalai must not have gotten to this part.
She was probably interrupted by an assassin. Somebody's footsteps here. Numerous soil indentations unable to quantify. Okay. All
There's
right,
the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge. You can get a strong color on this. Dye trail ends here. A lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look.
Oh, I see.
Branches were snapped off recently. From some kind of struggle? And over here, drag marks. Looks like they lead through this thicket. I can follow them with my focus.
I really hope she's alive and they didn't fully kill her.
Two bodies? One must be Kalai, but who's the other woman? Kalai. Those marks on her neck. She was strangled. At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree. So the killer must have tried to push Kalai off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. But Kalai fought back. So the killer strangled her.
And then that was a witness, I bet. Of course there's a stalker.
Sensors have a killer bird.
I can be invisible too. Jesus, that hurt.
Stalker's got a friend.
Of course he does. There he is. Damn it. I thought I had it, but it had me.
Stalker's got a friend. Just what I needed. Where's the other one? There it is. Come on, hit it. Okay. I better grab the killer's seed pouch. Might help identify her. Wonder what a merchant will trade for this.
So the killer brought her here, and then the stalkers killed the killer. Okay, understood. All right. I thought I saw some green shine, but did I already pick it up?
Maybe Fane and Cal back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to.
Maybe. All right. Return to Bree. We'll do that next time because it is 10 o'clock. Remember that next week I will be streaming Horizon Forbidden West on Monday instead of Friday. And on Friday, when I would be, and then on Friday I will be streaming Phasmophobia instead. Yeah. We'll be back on Monday with this. Yeah, before we head out, just a reminder that you can find if you want to catch up on the rest of this game, or you want to watch me play the first game, or watch me play anything else, you can check out the VODs of my streams over on youtube.com/@CrimsonKnight. or just search for Gaming with Crimson Knight, whichever you prefer. Excuse me. You can also find a link to that in the link tree that's typed out above my head, linktree/Crimson Knight. I am aware on TikTok that it is not clickable. I apologize. That option is not available to me at this moment. Unfortunately, I'm working on it. It'll take, according to what I've seen online, it'll take about 1,000 people following me, maybe. There's a couple other options, but none of the ones that I've been able to find are open to me for reasons, and that's okay. So yeah, bear with me, and just check out the link tree if you feel so inclined. You can also check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming. Whenever I'm live on TikTok, I am live over on Twitch at the same time, and vice versa. So you're very welcome to check me out there on either location. That's twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming, and on TikTok it's at Crimson Knight. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time till around now. Usually, sometimes I go longer. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. So about from 3 hours ago to about now. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh god. Apologies. Anyway, we'll be back on Monday. Also as a reminder, the final week of May I will be taking off, so don't be looking for streams from me from that week. Yeah. Anyway, like I started to say, we'll be back Monday. With more of Horizon Forbidden West. And so until then, remember to have empathy, be kind, be safe. Love yourselves and love everyone around you, and I will see you all next time. Love you all. Peace out.